Hi everybody, I'm Kathryn Davis, President and CEO of Valley First Credit Union. Wanted to reach out to you today to share some information that I thought might be helpful if you're struggling to meet your monthly obligations this month or next month or anytime thereafter. I'll start with the biggest one first, which is housing. So there's a lot of information in the news right now regarding mortgages, and if you're unable to make your payment this month or next month, I first and foremost would recommend that you call your lender. There's different programs available based on what type of loan you have, based on the programs available from your lender. I think the biggest takeaway here is your payment is not automatically deferred. You have to take action by reaching out. Some of those choices might include making a smaller payment, might include skipping a couple months of payments. You might also even be able to refinance your existing mortgage and have a lower payment that way. If you are renting a property, this too, there's a lot of information on the news right now, in particular with a no eviction mandate from our state here in California. This doesn't mean that you don't have to pay your rent. It just means you won't be evicted. So here also, I would really encourage you to reach out to your landlord and find out what's possible. And some of that might depend on your landlord's own situation. But this could be reduced payments. It could be, skipping a couple months. This, like mortgages, also will need to be paid. And so it isn't a forgiveness type of program. And I would also really encourage you to get whatever you agree to with your landlord, get that in writing so you both have a clear understanding of what that means and what the timing of those repayments are. Another big payment that a lot of people have are student loans. There's some good news here. If you have a federal student loan, it is automatically being deferred, as well as the interest rate is also deferred. Private student loans, though, much like mortgages, you're going to need to find out what your individual lender is doing. And so I would encourage you to make that phone call and ask what programs and options are available. If you're unsure if your student loan is federal or private, I would phone. I definitely would not leave this up to chance and hope that you don't have to pay. Really make sure that you understand what type of program you're in so you can apply for the proper program. Auto loans, credit cards, any type of personal loan. Great news here also, majority of lenders are offering some type of program where you could either skip a payment, do a smaller payment to have some type of deferral in place. And so this one too would really encourage you just to phone the lender and explain your situation. And then the final one I wanted to share a tip on is just utility bills. Most utility companies, so if you think about your phone, your cell phone, gas, electric, whatever that is for your household, they also are aware of what's going on and have special programs in place where you might be able to pay a reduced amount or defer a payment. I think one of the great tips here is reach out to them before your bill is due and figure out, what sort of programs are available to you. I think the biggest takeaway that I'd love to share with you is just reach out to whoever you owe money to. I know that can be scary and it can also be embarrassing. And I just want to reassure you, I know in the case of Valley First members, if you are unable to make a payment or you're going to be late or you need help with something, we're here for you, and we would much rather hear from you and figure out a solution together. And so just really encourage you to be able to make those phone calls so you can plan. And again, it's scary stuff that we're all dealing with right now. And I want to make sure that you've got the tools and resources that you need in order to navigate that. So if we can help you at Valley First, I would love to do that. So please reach out to us. Thanks.